What's up, my family? Tom Arnone, A2D Radio, here to talk to you about Manscaped. Love their products, especially the Lawnmower 4.0. Just got mine in. You try to go and use a regular razor, it's bloody. Ain't nobody got time for that. You're all nicked up. Not a good time. Lawnmower 4.0, I'm walking around feeling delicious. Look, take a look. Just got you. Gotcha. But Manscaped, you'll be taken care of head to toe, guaranteed. Get 20% off and free shipping with code A2D at manscaped.com. Go check them out.
I need to see Jalen Reagor off the field and DeVonta Smith on the field for the entire game. For whatever reason, the last few games, Jalen Reagor has had more snaps than DeVonta Smith in at least the Jets game, if not multiple games prior.
Is that a punishment for the wrong reasons?
I have no idea. But
I don't
want.
Fuck on. Is that a punishment for the wrong reasons? Because the guy's upset. Maybe he got a little fired up too much in the locker room. Maybe people didn't like what he had to say. Because I got a question here. Because the other guy has shown you he can't make the big play. When the other guy, all he did was make big plays in big games in college, unlike the other guy, right?
And hasn't shown that he can't do it here.
Yeah, I feel like it's a punishment. Because he showed some fucking emotion. Fuck you guys. Like Howie, that's a Howie move. That's like a call down. I'm gonna show off my first round pick. Well, guess what? I'll play Jalen more when Minch is in the game because he can throw the ball and he'll get involved more. And he just isn't it. And somebody just said that. Yeah, Joshua. Yep. He just isn't it. It's okay. He's done with. But you have two other guys that can make plays out there. I need him to get them the football. Get DeVonta Smith the football in space. Right? Be creative. Just throw the ball up to Dallas Goedert. The big body. The big radius.
Wide receiver against the Jets. 55 snaps, Quez Watkins. 48 snaps, Jalen Reagor. 44 snaps, DeVonta Smith. 14 snaps, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
I'd rather have J.J. getting the snaps over fucking Reagor.
I would too at this point.
At least he's more fucking physical. Throw him the ball up. Supposedly what he did in college. That's when Bill told us he was going to be great.
19 touchdowns.
Yep, Bill told me. Fucking Randy Moss. Now listen, he had a drop early against Indy, and then almost never got back on the field again, right? So he had his little drops. You remember that game?
Well, that was the Detroit. Detroit. He had the chance. It was almost a very similar play. The Reagor. He had a chance to hit off his forearm or his wrist at the goal line for the game.
Yeah. It's the difference of how his career went. But at least he's fucking tough. Shit. The other guy stinks. Like the other guy we know stinks. This guy, at least he can block. Throw him the ball a couple times. Right? Maybe he can go up and catch one. I don't know. But anything's better than a guy that you know is not good enough. And the only saving grace you can tell me is he's 22, and I'm going to tell you that doesn't change what's upstairs. Did you hear what Gary said? Gary said, he drops a lot of balls when he's not engaged, so you really got to try to get him engaged. Wait, what? Hold the fuck on. So, Howie, you didn't know that? If that's even in a question, I'm not. Excuse me? So if he's not engaged and then I throw him the ball, he's going to drop it? What does that mean? What does that mean? How do I draft that player? Gary, did you not want to tell me that when I sat down with you? You fucking loser. And if you did, I could see us still taking him. I could see us knowing that. Because I feel like we would know that. This is the problem I tell guys when you do draft analysis bullshit, right? Unless you know these kids, careful, because you're going to be a lot of misses, right? I need to know some of these things when I'm evaluating, right? Guy pussy? He's a little pussy cat. Because I don't want pussy cats. Puss. If Jalen Reagor was in the show with Parsons and Fields and all them guys, he would have got chewed up then. And then I would have known.
He sure would have.
Everybody would have known. Look at a little pussy cat. You don't even want to look at it. Look at him. He alligator arm to check. You see him? He played in the league. Fucking alligator arm checks. I see him. Right? I'm fucking all over him.